This simplified training teaches you exactly how to create your PDF, launch it, and sell it online. So if you're somebody that wants to go into AI PDF automation, then this video is for you. Watch till the end to get the value. Today I'm going to be teaching something very, very important. I'm going to be teaching about what AI, PDF. So I'm going to be teaching you how to create. I'm going to teach you how to launch, and I'm going to teach you how to sell. So there are three factors we're going to be looking at today. I'm going to teach you how to create it. I'll also teach you how to launch it, because this is very important, and I'm also going to teach you how to sell. So if you want to learn this, then stick with me till the end of this video. Now, what is AI PDF? AI PDF is simply, using AI, this thing to create PDFs. PDFs are things like document format in form of maybe like ebooks, and AI is very, very intelligent right now. There are a lot of things that you would want to even put together, and like before now, you had to go through various research. You have to do tremendous research, days of research, and after doing that research, you have to you now have to put it together inside a book, or there are scattered script everywhere. You need to form them together. But right now, we have something called AI. Now, I discovered this in 2022, probably before now, 10 years ago, it has been already there, but there was this new tool that came out during that period of 2022 called ChatGPT, right? ChatGPT. I think this was the first one that came out that I know. Let me not be generalistic, that I know. ChatGPT is a system, it's an AI tool, and is a generative AI, right? It's a generative AI. Now, what does this mean? This means that it's an AI that you chat. When you chat with this AI, it's going to give you results based on what is in its database. And guess what? There are a lot of things in this guy's database. A lot. So, a lot of people started using it to create business plans. A lot of people were using it to write document faster, write letters. It can construct your English very, very well. All you just need to do is to give it the right prompts, and it will give you something excellent, right? So this was used, and so that is the origin of AI. That is the origin of the generative AI. Now, what is the origin of PDF? PDF is just a document format. Just like you have your timetable in a document format, you can have your business plan in a document. You can have important stuff in documents that you access within PDF before you print it out and you read. Now, PDF is just like a soft copy document, right? Now, what makes this AI PDF very, very important is because this PDF now contains, for this PDF to be very, very important to anybody, it must contain some information that is of interest to a particular kind of person, right? So imagine I'm a new father. Maybe my wife just put to bed, right? And I want to learn how to take care of my wife or take care of my baby after she was put to bed. And I see a PDF information that teaches me exactly how a new father can take care of his wife after post birth, or can take care of his newborn baby, how he should behave and all that. If maybe my wife is acting somehow, or my baby is crying, I don't know what to do, I'm clueless, and I see an information that is compiled in a PDF, guess what I'm going to do? I am going to buy it. I am going to buy. That is to say that for you to and that is let me bring the general concept of this business model. This business model is very, very simple. You create helpful information, then you just package it. When you package it into a PDF, then you sell it. This is the business model. Now, this one, we are going to start with this one, the create. Now, let's start with create. When we click on create, the first thing you need to know in this create is that before you can create anything, there is something called validation. You need to validate that idea. Now, because I am a new father, doesn't mean I'll be probably interested in, getting a book on how to take care of my wife or what. It doesn't mean you may have the best information in the world, but once it is not an information that people want to buy, you are just going to create something for yourself and your family. So you need to always validate it. And how do you validate? One of the metrics you use to validate things is some of the metrics I use to validate things is number one, I create what content online, I create content on it, or I do my research and I do my what research. Yes, I do my research on it, or I check the internet to see, to see topics on it, you know, and I check the internet based on the locality at which I want to sell it. That is the what location. The geography at which you want to what, sell your PDF is very, very important. The geography that you want to sell your PDF is very, very important. Some, like, let me tell you why it's important. Imagine you create a PDF on how to cook egusi soup and add more bigiri and all these things. How to cook egusi soup. Let's just leave it like that. And you try to sell it to the Caucasians, you try to sell it to the Americans, the Indians. It is irrelevant to them. They don't understand and they don't care. So that information is going to be very, very useless. Do you understand? So this validation is very important. And how you can do this validation, you do a lot of rigorous research, you check content, you do this, you do that. Now, since we are doing AI PDF, we are going to do everything with this AI. So right now, you're going to go over to your AI tool, you're going to go to your ChatGPT, and go to ChatGPT and tell it about your idea. And tell it to score your idea. Let it score your idea from 1 towards 10. Like from 1 towards 10. Let it score your idea. You can let it score your idea. Then after it scores your ideas, tell it to also recommend for you. Do you understand? Don't just, if it scores it 10 over 10, then you still need to, AI is just, because AI has all the data. So this research, this content, it can provide it for you, whether people are searching for it or not. It has almost all the data, right? Now, another thing now is, after you finish validating it, then you create. How do you create? It's so simple. You take that information that you know, you can even develop the information using this same AI tool, right? You can use this AI tool to also develop the information. And after you develop it, use applications like Google Docs to create the document. Now, creating this document is a whole masterclass on its own, because it has to do with what design, right? You have to design it in a flawless way that it appeals to your ideal audience, right? So the next thing, after you finish designing it, when it comes to design, there are compartments. Design has to do with your cover page, right? The cover page, that is the first. Then it also have to do with inside the book, the pictures in the book. The pictures in the book. Don't just want to write boring stuff. Then the structure, right? The structure is very, very important. So you can see from cover page to the pictures inside the book, then the structures, the lines, the word boxes, the text box, everything, just to make it very, very appealing. Many years ago, people write books of 200 pages, 300 pages, especially when you're creating AI PDFs. It's specific based. It is what you need to be specific. Don't go and start creating a very full book, because attention span has shortened. So you need to be as direct as possible. No need to be climbing all the whole bosses. Just go straight to the point, right? So creation is the first part. Then the next part is called the launch. Now, when you're finished validating your idea through content, through research, by checking topics on forums, and it is based on the location, the next thing you need to do is to launch it. How do you launch it? Now, launching is one of the most important factors when it comes to AI PDF, because if you don't know how to launch it, you're going to sell to your friends and your family, and guess what? You will not make any money from them. You may make, but not as much as you want to. So when it comes to launching simply means creating a strategy. Creating a strategy that can help you take this product from point A to point B. Now, point A is what? Point A is you. Point B is your customers. And how do you do that? If you want to learn how to do these things, how you want to take your customer from point A to point B, then that is exactly where I come in, because I have a particular mentorship program that I teach you everything about AI PDF from beginning to end. And that mentorship program comprises of a system of teaching you exactly how to create, how to launch it. Remember, I've already done a glimpse of creation, but in that mentorship program, I am going to go in-depthly. I'm going to take it step by step. I am going to teach you exactly how to use this prompt. It also comprises of different kind of prompt pack that you can use to validate. And you're going to validate using AI to validate, right? I'm going to teach you how to use AI to validate. I'm also going to teach you how to validate without AI, so that you can compare and construct. Now, after you finish validating and you start creating, we're going to teach you how to choose the right product name. Now, many of us would use modern name. You may use AI generated names, which is not bad, but there is a framework for what getting the name of your PDF. It's a framework that has to have the problem highlighted and have to have the solution. So if you don't know this, you may go and name your book or your PDF one very, very boring thing that people are not interested in. So you're also going to learn how to design your cover pages in a very crispy way, very, very beautiful, using AI tools. And I'm going to show you the kind of covers you should not use in your PDF. I'm also going to teach you how to insert pictures along the way in your books. I'm also going to teach you how to structure. You're going to learn this. That most importantly, this is the launch strategy. The launch strategy is where I am going to teach you the exact strategy to use. Now, I have put together 3 unique strategies for launching. There's one strategy you can launch. It's, a lot of people use this strategy, but they don't really get the result from it. I'm going to teach you that one strategy well, and I'm going to teach the strategy I used to first start my online business, start selling this PDF that helped me make my first 6 figures. And I'm also going to teach you another strategy that has worked for me and is what I'm currently using right now. So the 3 strategies I'm going to be teaching you. Then ultimately, after you finish crafting your strategy, creating your book, packaging it well, creating your offers, because launching doesn't just have to do with what strategies and all. You have to craft out your offers. It also comprises of your copies, the kind of copies you write. It also comprises of the kind of bonuses, the kind of urgencies, how you put everything together so that it can be enticing to your ideal audience. Then the next thing you're going to learn is how to sell it. This is where the money comes out from. If you just learn the launch alone, or you just learn the creation alone, and you don't know how to sell this, then you may just, it may just be useless, right? So I'm going to teach you, focus more on this, how to get it from point A to point B. Point A is you, point A is your customer. So if you're ready to learn this from me in my personal mentorship system, then all you just need to do right now is to just click the link below so that you can, get that you can get the details of that mentorship. It is something that will really, really interest you. Now, my mentorship comprises of one-on-one systems. It also comprises of a group setting whereby we can motivate each other to get. A lot of students that have taught this exact thing are already using it to get results. Like one of my students, Malia, she got results. She's her first 24 hours, she made about 9 sales. I also have people like Bernice. I also have people like Folo Rochon. I also have people like Chinedu that launched a book as well. He launched a very good PDF book and he made some sale. And all these kind of PDF they are launching is not modern kind of PDFs, highly specific niche based book. And how they were able to get this kind of products to sell is because of my validation strategy. So if you want to learn my validation strategy, my launch system, and how to sell, all you just need to do right now is to comment mentorship in the comment section, or you can just click the link in my bio or any of the links that I'm going to be providing in this video, then you can get it. See you, but if you can't see any link or you can't see any link on the screen, just type mentorship in the comment section and I'm going to reach out to you one-on-one to understand what you want to achieve and onboard you. So with that being said, see you in my mentorship program where you get to learn how to create, launch, and sell your PDF and potentially start making some money for yourself. See you inside.